Hey guys, it's Caitlin and I just kicked a picture frame. Let's move that out of the way, shall we? So today I'm going to be doing a tag video, and as you can tell by the title, it is the book sacrifice tag. I can't see anything with how bright this light is right now. Oh my god. Now this tag is just 4 questions, and well, they're pretty much 4 scenarios, and for each scenario you're going to pick a book that you are going to sacrifice. Now I have the questions on my laptop, so let's get started. The first scenario is an overhyped book. So the setting that we're in right now, you're in a bookstore just browsing, bam, zombie attack. An announcement comes over the PA system saying that the military has just discovered that zombies' only weakness are overhyped books. What book that everyone else says is amazing but you really hated do you start chucking at the zombies knowing that it will count as an overhyped book and you successfully wipe them out? I am completely locked and loaded for this question. We have the Raven Cycle series thing by Maggie Stiefvater. I have 4 chunky books to start throwing at zombies' heads right now, and this is definitely going to wipe them out. Like, I'm going to be the hero of the freaking world when we kill all the zombies with these books. Like, come on. If you don't know what the Raven Boys is about, it's pretty much about the girl named Blue Sergeant, and she's been told by her family her whole life, because her family is a bunch of seers, and they tell her that the only reason a non-seer will see someone on, what day is it? St. Mark's Eve, is either you're his true love or you've killed him. It sounded so interesting, and everyone was raving about like Gansey and what's his name? Is it Rowan or Ronan? Ronan. His name is Ronan. Like, everyone was just obsessed with this book, and English doesn't want to work, because it's just every single time I heard about this book, everyone was just raving about how good it was and saying that it was amazing. And I remember it might not have been too hyped, but it was everywhere when Blue Lily Lily Blue and then the Raven King came out. What did I do? I bought all 4 books, I marathoned them, and I still have no idea what happened. Like, where the hell did 4 books go? Like, nothing happened in this series to warrant 4 books. Like, pardon me if you like this series and I don't. I'm sorry. Zombie apocalypse. Straight away. First option. Second scenario is a sequel. So it's, let's just say you've left the salon with a smashing new haircut and boom, torrential downpour. What sequel are you willing to use as an umbrella to protect yourself? This is freaking obvious. You don't even need to have seen all of my videos. Maybe even if you just watched the last one or my book haul, you will know what this is. Because freaking the Wicked King. I feel like I'm really hyped up right now. I still haven't finished this book. I seriously only have like 30 pages left. My friend at work is just telling me finish it, because then you will be suffering for the 3rd book to come out. Downpour, umbrella. Seriously. I loved The Cruel Prince. I loved it. And then this came out. I was so excited for it. And then you start reading it and you kind of like, Maybe I should have gone into it with no expectations, but I went into this with very high expectations, and now I'm just disappointed. So this is an umbrella. I think the only thing I'll be sad about is because the cover's freaking gorgeous. Scenario number 3 is for a classic. So it says, let's say you're in a lecture and your English teacher is going on and on about how this classic changed the world, how it revolutionized literature, and you're so sick of it that you chuck the classic right at his face, because you know what? This classic is stupid and it's worth attention just to show everyone how you feel. What classic did you chuck? I feel like I can't answer this question accurately because I've never actually read like a proper classic. I've never read any Austen or any of the Brontes. I've never read anything really, and that's probably why I didn't do too well in literature, let's be honest. I think the only one that I would probably be willing to chuck is Baron in the Trees by Italo Calvino. We focused on this book in literature last year, and it wasn't horrible. It's the only classic that I've read, and I feel like it's the only one that I would really just feel the urge to throw at someone. Scenario number 4 is your least favorite book of life. Now, let's just say that you're hanging out at the library when, bam, global warming explodes. The outside world has become a frozen wasteland, you're trapped, and your only chance for survival is to burn a book. What is the book that you first run to, your least favorite book of all life, and what book do you fully just have no regrets about setting on fire? Normally, I don't finish books if I'm not invested in them straight away. Like, I've been pretty lucky with the ones that I've read. They're always 3 stars and upwards. I've never really given anything a 1 star recently. Oh my god, a 1 star recently. But I feel like the one book that would just be like a definite, I have no regrets about setting this whole freaking series on fire. I actually gave it away. I unhauled it because I hated it so much. Is Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. The only reason that I really read this series is because when I was first just coming to know about BookTube, I watched Christine's bookshelf tour, like the first one that she ever did on her channel, and she mentioned Uglies by Scott Westerfeld, and I'm like, hey, if she owns it, it's probably good. Added it to the bookshelf, and nope. I couldn't even finish the first book because I hated it so much. But for some reason, I went ahead and I bought like the 4-pack of all the books because it was a lot cheaper than buying each book individually. And I hadn't started the first book at this point in time, so I didn't know that I hated it. These 3 books have the same plot line that you can just swap out certain words and the plot will just automatically be the same for every book in that series. No regrets about burning that series whatsoever. I think the only one that I could possibly want to burn, slightly less than I want to burn that series, is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. I know a lot of people actually really enjoyed that book just because they love Magnus and they loved the insight into his past and everything like that, but I really just didn't enjoy it whatsoever. I thought it was just a waste. I really didn't think that it was necessary because a lot of those stories, it's just kind of like pointless information. It's like knowing that your boyfriend's ex's cousin used to have a cat but it died. I didn't need to know that, but thanks for the information. Anyway, that is it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Also, let me know if you guys are participating in the BookTube games. I am like hashtag Team Ketadam for the win. Yeah, I'm probably going to be uploading some vlogs for those, maybe like 1 every week. But let me know if you're participating, what team you're in down below because I want to know. I will see you guys next week. Bye.